function for everybody listening. If you raise your hand, I will DM you when AJ starts accepting questions and let you know that I'm going to unmute you and that who's speaking before you. And then once they finish, I will unmute you. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks, Bull. All right, everybody. We're live now on YouTube as well. Hello, YouTube land, and welcome. This is our live daily AMA and detonator rollover. And we're going to get started right away. Again, running a little bit late, so bear with me here. Um, but today is a very important day as we wrap up our ETH staking contract. So let me pull that up and we'll get right in. Hang on one sec.
Everybody, make sure you get over to YouTube and like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, and let it play in the background if you can. That just helps invest in your investment and protect your bags. If the YouTube algorithm can pick up these things and push them out to other people. Cool. Be cool.
Yes, thanks, Paul. Absolutely. I get carried away. I forget my own speech. So yeah, absolutely. Please make sure you're on YouTube and following along. So, all right, let me go ahead and share my desktop. All right, here it is. So again, we have about 7 minutes left for our Ethereum staking contract before the original deposit window ends. We're at 753 ETH. That's about $2 million US, even with the Ethereum price coming down, and all of that is added to our liquidity to again and not only help the protocol overall, but offer a 19% return on straight ETH within 3 months. I mean, where are you going to find that anywhere, especially in a market that's on a downtrend? So um, this contract worked out beautifully. We're extremely happy with what we're seeing, and I think all of you that have participated in it are going to be extremely happy in 90 days, and hopefully you join us for the next round as well. Those of you that were not able to get in, please consider joining in the next round. Again, we'll have another deposit window after the 90 days. There'll be a 5-day window to deposit, and then another 90-day cycle will begin. Um, this is the team wallet. Again, we contributed 10 ETH as well um, to help support the ecosystem. So again, really appreciate all of you. I'm gonna go back over to Detonator now, but I just want to say we should all be really proud of what we were able to accomplish with this, and it's gonna set us up for the future. So, all right, we'll give a final number afterwards. Well, again, 6 minutes. But let me jump on over to the detonator.
We're also going to hit a record on tickets today in the detonator, AJ.
Amazing Bull. Yeah, man. I was away yesterday working on another AMA, which I'll mention after the rollover. But I go away and you guys have all the fun, man. There was about, what, 1,800 LP entered. Bull, tell us about it, man. What happened yesterday?
Um, I got to be honest, I don't remember. I think there was a 575 snipe, if I recall correctly, but
Yeah, so it was
we
like, I looked up.
and I also forgot to hit the record button. So my apologies to everybody.
Oh, Bull was slacking yesterday. Yeah, no doubt, brother. No worries. So yeah, everybody, it was about there was a 30 LP, then a 40, then an 80, then a 120, and then a 500 and 500 plus. So yeah, it was again about 100 grand went into Detonator yesterday, which was just incredible. So um again, let me get a little bit more regrouped here. For those of you on YouTube or anybody that's listening that might be new, Detonator is our daily ROI contract. You deposit LP tokens, which is half Ethereum, half EMP, and you're able to earn 365% on that deposit. So right now we have about 4 minutes until the rollover, at what point we will announce the daily largest depositor, which right now is 53 LP. We'll see if that holds up. Again, between 4 and 500 LP has been taking it every day, which is just massive. And then there's also 1% of the pool. The same amount, 430 LP, goes to one random lottery winner, and you get a lottery ticket by either compounding or depositing in the minimum amount of 0.15 LP. You get one ticket, and it only takes one ticket to win. We had somebody 2 days ago that his first deposit of about 500 bucks, and he won the lottery. So it's really powerful, and our total users have been really looking good. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we've grown by about 75 users today alone. So the growth also seems to be picking up along with our actual contract balance. So again, ETH has been on a downtrend still. There was a little bit of flash crash about an hour ago. It looks like it recovered a little bit, but even with ETH being down, we're continuing to soar, and our peg is still extremely healthy. Everything is just looking really, really good today. So, yeah, Bill, anything you want to add about Detonator real fast before I roll over?
Well, amazingly, not amazingly, amazing. We crossed over 6,000 tickets, and I think the next barrier, 7,000, is really within reach. LP is growing like crazy in here. Seems like the winner yesterday was like 411 or 415. I'm not sure on the exact number, but I also noticed that daily burst is up for all of us compounders, and we got to compound like it's a job. Like Couch always says, clock in, clock out, and treat compounding like a job, because it's a couple seconds every day, and it's going to make you money over time. And so, I don't want to say it, but don't be lazy. Get out of bed, click that button on your phone, and compound. It's the easiest job you might have in your life, and probably the
Absolutely.
most rewarding.
Absolutely, brother. And again, it's financial freedom. I mean, we're building this platform to last for years. And, with almost $4 million in liquidity already to be able to pay out and growing, by 100 grand a day, that's looking like that is a real possibility. And again, we have the mechanics and the economics in place to continue. It is a game. It's not an annuity, but we're looking really good. And here we go, guys. There's a snipe right there. 83 LP just came in. We'll see if it holds up. Again, we have about 1 minute left. You don't wait too long. If you snipe too late, it goes over to the next day. So you got to be real careful with that as well. Make sure you're upping your gas. And here we go. 1 minute warning. Get ready. Good luck, everyone. Make sure you're compounding and get your credit for all those last minute tickets. And if you do happen to win the lottery, we'd love to have you on air. Feel free to join our Telegram and celebrate. We can celebrate with you. So, yeah, we'd love to have it. So here we go. We're giving away again just under $80,000 today. Again, we do it every day, and we're really out here trying to change lives. So, all right, 30 seconds. Good luck, everyone. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. Will 83 LP hold up? 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 85 LP 0. Is 85 going to take it? Let's refresh. I think it did. Did 85 take it? Can somebody confirm on chain?
Confirmed 85.
Wow, what a payday for that guy. Congrats. Holy cow. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you got to always be paying attention. Another amazing opportunity for that person. And that is our game theory at work. You never know when you're going to be able to get a really good deal, and why you should always try to, again, play the game if you can afford it. So that person had about a $40,000, $30,000 windfall today. So congrats to them. And if you factor in ROI on that, that's about 100 grand. So the largest sniper made out today for sure. And that's the beauty of the contract. You just never know what's going to happen. So congrats to them. And yeah, if you're a lottery winner, please join us as well. We'd love to hear from you. The contract balance is at all-time highs yet again. $3.8 million US, 43,407 LP in the contract, and again, another extremely healthy day for Detonator as we continue to grow and do amazing things. So, all right, let me jump back over and see where we ended up in our staking contract as well.
Also, amazing job on the amount of tickets. That was definitely a record at 6,615 was the last count that I saw. So maybe try to get an exact number on that, but that's the highest ticket count I've ever seen. So a lot of people are playing the game. And remember, like AJ said, it's a game. It's not an annuity, but it is lossless. You're always going to get that 365 over time.
Absolutely, brother. I love it. So, yep, and that number of tickets is a great sign of growth, and it's a reason why, again, those of us that are here early, your best chances theoretically are today. Every day that we expand, your odds get less and less, but the prize pool also gets larger and larger. So, it's a double-edged sword, and why, again, if you are looking to deposit anyway, it's just the cherry on top if you're able to win that lottery and really have a come up of a substantial amount of money that could be life changing for most people. So, all right, and we finished our East.
One second,
Yeah,
AJ. One
yeah,
second.
yeah. Go ahead,
Let
buddy.
me dovetail into that really
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah, bro. Go ahead, please.
Everybody's watching eShares. It's pumping, pumping, pumping like crazy. Don't FOMO into, that it could get you in trouble. But you want to farm it, but get your farms going and get that LP going while it's cheap. Couch has said for months and months, you build your LP when it's cheap, and it is cheap right now because Ethereum is on a dip, and building that farm, you're going to be farming eShares. You're going to be able to take that LP if you want and put it in the detonator to get your shot at winning that 40 grand or whatever the number happens to be. But 400 plus LP, so just make sure you're building up your farm, because every day isn't going to be 500. Some days people are going to be scared. So if you're working on building your farm and you kind of take a calculated shot at winning or take a shot at winning the lottery, that the opportunity is there, and I think that's what the person did today. So congrats to that person.
Absolutely, brother. No doubt. So, yes, and again, this is a final recap on the ETH staking contract. We ended up with 753 Ethereum, which is very healthy. We have plenty of room to expand in the next raise, and yeah, we'll check back in 90 days when again we'll be able to make good on that 19% fixed APR. So awesome. And let me just pull up exactly what Bull said on the homepage. Hang on 1 minute. For those of you that are on YouTube and following along. So again, PEG looking extremely healthy. TVL is $53 million, while the market is still just destroyed, which is amazing. But if you scroll down, you can actually see the price per LP on the homepage, which is right here at the bottom. Again, right now it is about $87 to make an LP. That's been as high as 100 when ETH is up, so that's a good metric. Again, right here at the bottom left, right there. That's a good metric to follow. Again, like Bull said, when LPs are cheap, that's when you might even go heavier into LPs, and we always suggest 80% of your holding should be an EMP ETH LP. And again, we have almost 23 million in total liquidity, which is just massive. So, all right, awesome. Let me go ahead and pull up my desktop, and then we'll jump into some news and we'll take some questions. All right, so we've been really busy behind the scenes. I know a lot of you have been following along on Telegram, as well as Discord, and we did release a competition a few days ago. Our 50 million TVL, commemorative competition. That's running on Twitter right now. It's through Sweep Widget, which has you do a few different tasks to help us grow. And we're going to be giving away 10,000 EMP to that winner. And then we also had another competition today that launched around 2 p.m. Eastern, and it'll be going to 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And that was our largest share competition. So again, the largest buyer of eShare within that 24-hour window will also get a 4,000 EMP reward. And I had some people ask me about, if you suggest not buying eShare, why are you guys doing this competition? Well, again, this is just a fun way to have the community involved. We never, buying eShare is not necessarily harmful by any means. I mean, it's good for the ecosystem, and we never give financial advice. But my point is, you always want to be farming eShare. But again, if you have a larger risk tolerance and you believe in the platform and know, where share prices can go, then there's really nothing wrong with buying eShare directly as well. Just like what Bull said earlier, don't wreck yourself. I mean, it's purely a fun little competition we're doing. It helps again with the volume. The more buys and sells on EMP and eShare. Again, we don't want to see a lot of sells on eShare, so we'd much rather see buys and sells on. I'm sorry, on EMP. So we'd much rather see buys and sells on eShare, and that helps the algorithms. Dex tools and has a trending page, and the more daily volume, the more chances we have of getting on their top list. So again, there's a lot of reasons we do things. If you again are taking advice from YouTubers or even teams, I mean, make sure that you're doing your own research and making your own financial decisions on what you do. This was just another cool little competition that we wanted to have and reward those that are bullish on eShares. So there you go. All right, again, the ETH staking I covered. We ended up with 753 ETH going in. Again, with the paired liquidity from the EMP that we already own, that's about $4 million that we added in liquidity over the last 3 or 4 days. So that's extremely bullish. And again, it's why we're seeing such amazing stability in the peg. We're seeing it all play out right before our eyes. So one of the reasons why I wasn't here yesterday was I was doing an AMA where I actually doxed myself, my first name, my last name, my face, with our very own Jonathan Seller. So that was where I was yesterday. That video will be coming out later this week, and we want to really hype that video up. I went through an hour-long conversation with Jonathan about a lot of different stuff, both inside of crypto, inside of EMP, life in general. So it's a really amazing video that I can't wait for all of you to see. So that was that. And one last announcement before I take questions. We did renew our contract with Zen Sports. So we are going to have some sponsored tournaments on the esports side of things, not only with Splinterlands, but with Axie Infinity as well. A lot of sponsored tournaments from large esport streamers will not only be covering these tournaments, but in between the breaks, there'll be a highlighted ads for EMP. And we're also running sponsored tournaments within Splinterlands that are rewarding EMP. But the only way to claim that EMP is to actually take our academy. So that's really, really amazing for adoption because we're not just rewarding EMP that can be dumped, we're educating the winners to actually make more money with their EMP. So again, shout out to all the people behind the scenes that have helped me put that together, and that's going to be happening for the next 6 months. So another long-term partnership as we grow. And again, I mean, whether you're bullish on esports or not, It's another amazing avenue of exposure outside of your traditional DeFi and getting people involved in EMP that may not have been otherwise. So that's really from a marketing standpoint our philosophy. So and we are running BSC ads again as well as PooCoin ads. Those started again today. So if you see any of our ads in the wild, make sure you screenshot them and tag me, and I'll give away some EMP for those that find them. So, all right, that's it. Bull, anything you want to add, and then we can take questions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to say, amazing job to everybody that, contributed to the staking contract. You heard me talk about it endlessly, just because I love EMP, I love the community, and I knew people would respond to the call to action to protect the treasury or help the treasury protect us. And so that is amazing. The response that, like AJ said, $2 million in Ethereum, that that shows a lot of trust to the team here. And then, like as a community member, I like I said, I chipped in myself too, because I believe in it and I want to practice the things that I talk about. And it's not an expectation for anybody to do these things, but I want to make sure that this protocol's here for a long time. And so I'll do my little part, whatever that means, and hopefully everybody else can chip in the way that suits them best. And so my hat's off to everybody that did it. And if you weren't able, don't feel guilty. There's absolutely no expectation on my part for other people to do anything past what they want to do. And so, but that being said, I was running that little mini contest where there would be a nano node given to one person if we got over 500. I offered another nano node to a second person if we got over 600. And amazing, like I said, we ended up with 753 here. And so I don't know if AJ wants to say anything about that, but
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I was going to say,
Yeah, real
oh,
fast,
go
Bull.
ahead. Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, brother. So Bull was kind enough to, again, just that's our community here. Outside the team, our beloved community members are giving away, EMP on their own. So we're gonna actually end up doing a little bit more to that. So we ended up with 750. I'm gonna round it up to 800. And again, that's two more nodes for each level. So a total of four more nodes. So we're gonna be giving away six nano nodes. And again, it's going to be based on the on-chain data. We'll just run a fast report on everybody that contributed to ETH staking. We'll assign a random number, and then we'll send you the EMP. So yeah, absolutely, Bull. It's another. Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I never had a requirement. I just wanted people to put a reaction emoji in the little pinned message, and so I think we,
All right, that works
if
too. Yeah, however you want to do it,
yeah,
Bull. You tell me. I know
okay,
Lunas is going to distribute. Just so
yep,
again, there's no. He's a trusted team member, so there's no
yep.
mismanagement of funds. But yeah, bro. What? So what? I'm sorry. What was the best way? Go ahead, Bull.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I just asked people to put a reaction emoji like in the pin message where I said I was going to donate like that, and Charlie was taking control of that on Discord. So like if you put a reaction emoji in that message, you're going to be on the list for the drawing, and I need to get with AJ or Lunas or actually both of them to randomly select it and see if we can maybe do a random selection on YouTube somehow. But we want to get it, first and foremost, like I want to get, honor my commitment, like I said I was going to do, and get it out to the winners. But it would be kind of neat to do it on maybe tomorrow's AMA or the next day where those people were randomly selected. But
Yeah, no
you
doubt. Well,
know,
yeah, so that's a great point. So, all right, then let me clarify. So, we'll have everybody go over to Discord, and that's another great thing. I mean, we've been blowing up our Discord. Shout out to Joe, and Charlie, and Red, and Machine Chan, and everybody else. Sorry if I'm forgetting anybody else. But we have some amazing team members, well, army members, I should say, over on Discord. So that's a great way to cross-pollinate. So yeah, go over to Discord, like that um post that Bull's talking about, and then yeah, we'll be able to run a report from that. And then yeah, I can do a random picker on stream tomorrow for sure. So
Okay. Okay. And,
yeah,
and just remember, if you've already like the emoji over here, don't try to win twice. Make sure that everybody's getting a fair opportunity. That's all I ask. Don't let's just be cool to one another here, which everybody is. So
cool. All right, yeah, and again, if you're part of this AMA, you get the inside scoop anyway. So that's another reason why we want everybody to show up to these. And again, if you're listening to the recording, that's fine too. And that's why we do what we do. So, all right, awesome, brother. So yeah, anything else before we take questions?
no, everything seems really amazing. I mean, the market looks like it's all blood out there, but looks really green here. I was just kind of thinking like, man, it's like Christmas when I look at I look at all the red on the chart and I look at ours, it's all green and like red and green. Oh, Christmas, it's like I feel like it's Christmas here every day. It's just kind of stupid, but
Yes.
that feeling everybody has around Christmas. Just everybody's smiling, everybody's happy, and so I think everybody that's been here in EMP feels like they're getting a present every day.
Yeah, no doubt, brother. Well, and this is all while the market is complete dog shit. And just imagine when ETH bounces back. Again, I mean, the inherent downside to being pegged, to a non-stable token is, yeah, when the market goes down, you're gonna lose a little bit of dollar value. But when the market recovers, your LPs increase exponentially. And again, when we finally recover, all of you are going to really see that in action, and it'll just again solidify why EMP is the place to be. So there you go. All right, I saw one question real fast. Bull, again, if you guys have a question, raise your hand. Bull will DM you and put you in the queue. But I'll also answer some questions I see in uh, Telegram and Discord and YouTube. So the first question I saw was, what is the multiplier for in the detonator? So yeah, that's an awesome question. Um, we have the ability to implement a multiplier, and what the multiplier does will actually incentivize new deposits. So again, it would be in a very small increment. But say that the contract balance is draining. There's not a lot of new volume. Um, and we see that over multiple weeks, and we want to incentivize new deposits and reinvigorate the contract. We can put a multiplier, and the multiplier is again, it would be in small increments, say 1.01 of a multiplier. What that means is for every $100 in LP that you deposit, you're credited for $101 or $110. So you're getting a little bit more on your money. Um, and again, would incentivize you to do another round of investment into Detonator. And the reason that we don't do this off the bat, a lot of other protocols have the same mechanic, but they implement it right away. And when you implement a multiplier too soon, it really dilutes everybody that's already in the contract. So unless you're depositing new funds every single day to keep up with that multiplier, you get dramatically diluted. So again, we don't want to implement the multiplier until we have to, and we may never have to, but it's just another measure to protect the protocol and protect everybody that's in the contract. And again, as long as you're compounding more than you're claiming, then we could see Detonator last, for an insane amount of time. So yeah, hopefully that explains what the multiplier is.
Well, that goes perfectly with the next question, AJ, on YouTube from Raymond Andika. He says, "Hello, I want to ask if I compound 6 times a day versus claim once, do I get more in the end and faster ROI rather than claiming every day?"
Yes, absolutely. 100%. I mean, again, other than literally compounding every single day, the best strategy is the 6-1 strategy because that maximizes your compound interest. Again, another strategy we recommend is 5-2, which again is one less day of compounding, and so 5 days of compounding and 2 days of claiming, which is also very healthy. But again, if you do 6-1, you're going to even outpace everybody doing 5-2. And yeah, the idea is that again, if you have the discipline, you're able to compound, enough to where your ROI is actually faster because you're able to um, withdraw or compound more and more every day as your position grows. So yeah, you want to add to that, Bull or Couch? I don't know if he's
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Yep,
sure.
go ahead. Yeah.
The idea also is that if you're compounding 6 days a week and claiming once, you'll be able to do this in perpetuity as long as the contract is growing. So I would encourage everybody, if you feel like really comfortable in the system and you can you feel trust in the team and trust in the community and you have trust in the protocol here and the math. um, you bring people in and show them how this operates. And if you don't know how to show them how to do that, there's the academy that Mike and Stephanie have that I think everybody raves about, which is an amazing tool, which I think a lot of protocols are probably going to be adopting in the near future here. But I just encourage everybody to get out there and spread the word, in a positive and constructive way. Like, hey, look, come check this protocol out, because if you are getting people to come over and look at the detonator at the very least, that's another set of eyeballs on it. And we never know who's going to invest or who isn't, but we are assured that a person that if they don't know about it, they're never going to invest. So if you want this contract to be around in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, you have to do your part to show people about it, tell people about it, and the platform in general. So it's a small way that you can protect your investment or invest in your investment and invest in yourself, because that's what you want to be doing as an investor, is learning and growing. And a good way to do that is when you have to explain something to somebody, you have to learn about it so that you don't sound like a dipshit. No, no offense. But that is the truth. If you want to be able to explain it, you have to know what you're talking about, and that's going to encourage you probably to learn. And that's a great thing about the community, is we've all been able to share with one another, and I think it has all made us like better investors. And I think I can speak for myself personally, obviously, but so many people, like I talk to so many people here every single day, and have made really good friendships with people. And I've been able to, get look at this platform and crypto in ways that if it was just me, I would have never been able to do that. And it's why I often say make crypto friends, because it's going to make your time here enjoyable, and it's going to make you want to be around in 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 10 years. And this market is only going to go up and to the right. We'll have times where it will go down, but this market in general is going to go up and to the right. And if you make crypto friends, your portfolio is more than likely going to go up and to the right. That is not financial advice, but it is practical advice in life. That if you make good friends and you're happy with yourself, that's going to attract good people, and better things are going to happen to you for your life. So just take that to heart, think on it a little bit, and then realize like what we can achieve here if we just kind of, if we're all just a bunch of little minnows, if we swim in the same direction, we can change the current of the way that things go here. And I think the ETH contract, the ETH staking contract, has proved that, like, as a community, when we band together, like, amazing things can be accomplished. So yeah, great job everybody, and just keep positive, constructive, and help new people that come in.
Absolutely, brother. No doubt. Very well said. And again, just to touch on the math part a little bit more, I mean, absolutely. Can you get into detonator and straight claim every day? Sure you can. But, not only are you going to end up diluting yourself over time, because those that are compounding are continuing to grow their share while you are claiming and reducing your share. Not only that, but you actually make less over the long run because you're going to eventually hit your maximum payout. So as soon as you hit 365% ROI, then you're no longer able to earn from Detonator at all. So now you would have to either just be done and move on, or you'd have to actually buy in all over again. Theoretically at a higher price. When ETH, is triple or who knows when that happens. So yeah, that's why again you want to always build your positions and don't chop down the money tree or kill your golden goose. Look at it as a long-term time horizon and a way to literally produce passive income for you for the long run. So again, those are just some mindsets to have that can really help the whole situation. So, all right, awesome.
Did I go off on a tangent and not actually answer the question? I have a tendency to
Yeah.
do
No, Bill, you did, brother. No, that was great. Again, he just wanted to know about the compounding strategies. And again, even to further go on that, so um we encourage everybody to stay profit. I mean, that's why we're all here. We want everybody to actually realize their earnings. I mean, that's the point. Now, that being said, we want you to realize your profits and take a profit in a responsible manner. So, the beauty of Detonator paying in LP is that half of that LP is actual ETH. So you could unpair your liquidity, never even sell the EMP side, use that to reinvest in nodes or pair up for more LP later. And that ETH is your ETH, and that can be, sold for another token or, put into stables, and that doesn't hurt the protocol at all. So that's really important. Or you can take your LPs out and put them in the farm to earn more shares. And again, you can sell share tokens without hurting the protocol. Or the third thing you can do is take your LP and put it into an auto vault, like Beefy or Yield Wolf or Auto Farm, and actually again make more yield on that LP even outside of Detonator. So there's so many ways to earn and so many ways to earn responsibly that not only help the protocol but help you as the investor, over time. I know one of our long-term members, Jesse. I don't know if he's here today, but he said it perfectly. So really, the more selfish thing to do as far as making profits and doing it the right way is actually what's also better for the protocol. So no other protocol can say that. Again, you're not hoping that somebody buys your token at a higher price or buys your NFT at a higher price. We're able to earn through controlled inflation and the APRs through the farms, through Detonator, through nodes, about 11 different ways to earn. So there you go. All right, awesome. Anything else you see, Bull?
I am not seeing anything, but Charlie, Charlie or Joe, or is there any question over on Discord?
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Hey, Charlie, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I don't have a question. I ask in the chat, but we don't have question that we can't handle and or need to be discussed in the MA.
Absolutely.
Just to let you know, guys. Just to let you know, guys, you guys and the community that we had a meeting like just before the AMA between mods of Discord, and let's just say that because we see the growth of the protocol, the growth of Discord and everything, that we are working for a Discord, let's just say for a protocol that could be like 500 million TVL, maybe 1 billion, with let's say at least 10,000 members in Discord, maybe more. So we are working for that because we know where we are going, and we try our best to put everyone at ease when they're coming to our Discord. And yeah, we have a big potential. We have hardworking guys, and yeah, let's just say that
Don't
only
forget
for
the
Discord.
gals on Mother's Day, Charlie.
Oh yeah. Oh, my bad. I gotta text mine. Oh no, it's Mother's Day in America. In France, it's different. Yeah, and for all the guys and girls coming, and of course we love our emperor girls, and yeah, just to say that we are really working hard behind the scene, and we really want to have a Discord that is adequate based on the growth of EMP.Money in general.
Absolutely, you guys have been killing it, Charlie. We've seen some substantial growth over on Discord, and again, we like to poke fun that Discord is the library, and Telegram is the pub or the disco. But yeah, I mean, it's really a lot more organized over on Discord, and you can probably get a lot more one-on-one attention over there as well if you're a newcomer. We'd love to see you over there. So yeah, brother. Any specific questions? From Discord?
No, no, nothing.
All right, awesome. So yeah, we'll have a channel over there as well. If there's a question that one of the mods cannot answer, then they'll bring it to the AMA when we do them. So I did see two other on YouTube.
YouTube.
I'll address real fast. So calculator for the detonator. I'm assuming you're asking like a compound interest calculator. Bull, I think there's a spreadsheet that's been going around on Telegram and on Discord. Do you know if that's the case or
Hey,
yeah, go ahead,
guys,
Charlie. Yeah.
yeah, maybe it's the same guy in Discord. So in main chat, I give him I give him my point of view based on because it's not really simple to calculate everything based on your share of the pool, the other your rewards from other deposit and everything. But yeah, I just drop him the Google Drive link for the spreadsheet that we have. But that can be changed, of course, and update every day. But yeah, I drop that. I'm gonna drop that if I can inside the YouTube. So yeah, apparently I can. So here we go. It's on the chat of YouTube.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Charlie. So yeah, again, we have a bunch of spreadsheets going around. Don't download anything from random members. Make sure they're mods or army generals or graduates. But yeah, and we're working on a brand new UI on the website. Again, we're making great progress on that. About five of the 8 pages are already done. So we're on track. Again, we're hoping to have that released by the end of the month. I don't want to give any exact dates because there's a lot more functionality that we need to include. But part of that will be, again, more statistics on Detonator that relate to your holdings. So that plays into, the calculators that you're asking about will be on the site directly. So yeah, lots of bullish stuff.
Speaking of calculators, isn't there seemed to be some kind of rumor about the calculator guy doing an EMP video?
Maybe. I don't know, Bull. That might be some alpha, man. We've been working with a lot of great YouTubers, and yeah, I cannot confirm nor deny that statement. So stay tuned, guys. We have a lot
Oh,
coming.
that is a calculated statement, AJ.
It is.
So that
Yeah.
so perfect. Vance has a question that I think you were going to say this answer the second question on YouTube.
Yeah, so what most affects the boardroom APRs? So I can answer that, but I don't know, is Machu on? Machu is our resident math nerd. If he's on, he could probably do an awesome job answering that. If not, I will. I know he was battling COVID, so he sounded a lot better today though. But yeah, if Machu's on, he can interrupt me. But yeah, brother. So the APY in the boardroom is factored on a few things. So it's based on our expansion rate of EMP, and we're actually about ready to break into the next category of over 20 million EMP. So that will affect our expansion rate. And again, with the price of ESHAREs and how many ESHAREs are actually in the boardroom, that also has a factor. So, but theoretically, as our circulating supply expands, the APR or the inflation can go up as well. So it's hard for me to answer that directly. And then obviously the major factor is the PEG, so the time weighted average price or TWAP. The higher that is, the higher the boardroom prints are. So there's a lot of math behind it. I would suggest looking at our docs as well as our EMP Academy that really goes through more of the docs, I would say, than the Academy. The Academy explains what I just explained, but if you're looking for actual hard numbers, I would go to the doc section. And then, yeah, you're always more than welcome to reach out as well for more info based on the math. But yeah, anything you want to add to that, Bull? Or
Yeah, I think this is a time where like an actual equation is much more practical and easy to see how that's actually calculated than talking about it, because when you just talk about it, right, there's a lot of moving pieces and it's hard to understand how the pieces fit together. But if you can see it there, like right there in the math, it's like, oh, okay, now I got it. So I think that used to be in the previous docs, but I don't know if it's in the new docs. I skimmed through those and I don't remember seeing that, but maybe somebody has posted it, but we'll try to find that.
yeah, and I'll go back through again. I can even do a snippet of the code that calculates the boardroom prints if you want me to get that technical. I have no problem doing that. So yeah, that's a great question. So yeah, if that's not made clear, then we will make it clear for sure. So yeah, we'll follow up on that with the AMA tomorrow.
I don't think I see anything else, but let me.
All right, yeah, I guess everybody's getting ready for Mother's Day in the U.S. and
Hey,
partying, partying
Oh,
tonight on the
I'm
Saturday.
sorry.
Yeah, Kirk.
Kirk had a question.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Kirk.
yeah,
oh
Kirk.
no, it's
Go
no
ahead,
big deal.
brother.
Hey man,
How are
how's it
you?
going?
Good.
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Actually, not a question. Announcement sort of statement. Bull, you were inspiring me with your giveaway relative to the new staking contract, which I got into. It's great. I'm very happy. As some of you know, I'm doing these little YouTube videos, and I'm coming out with one, I think, tomorrow, and it's going to be on the Detonator, which I haven't done yet. And as a part of that, I'm going to give away 3 one LP to 3 people. And you can put that'll get you 6 tickets, I believe, is the math. But also get you, an extra LP in your detonator. All you're going to have to do is subscribe to my channel. That's the way I can pick somebody. And so I'll announce it more in the stuff tomorrow. So just a little alpha for this group, but I'm going to do that. And
I love it.
so
Yeah, hell yeah, brother. That's amazing. So yeah, definitely put it in the Telegram and the Discord, and we'll pin it for you, and drive
yeah,
some
cool.
traffic over your way.
I just pinned his channel.
All right,
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
awesome.
I'm working on the video right now, and I think it'll be done tomorrow. But I know tomorrow is Mother's Day in the U.S., so a lot of people. I'll probably wait till Monday to really roll it out. But anyway, just wanted to do something to help the community, and so there you have it.
Awesome, brother. No doubt. Well, we
Kirk.
we appreciate it, Kirk. You've been going above and beyond, brother, and that's what it's all about. Again, I remember when we had our first conversation here, and you've really stepped up in the community, and now you're helping others. And man, that's exactly the mantra that we want to have here. And I appreciate it personally, my friend. So awesome.
Thanks, man. Appreciate the words.
Yeah, brother, no doubt. So, I saw we may have a special guest in the chat. Jonathan Seller is. Are you available, Jonathan? Come on
I,
down. You're
he's
the
unmuted now.
you're the next contestant.
Hey, what's up, AJ?
Jo-
What's up, everybody?
Good, brother. How are you? I don't want to put you on the spot, but how
Oh,
we
you
had a.
just did.
I know I did, bro. We had a pretty good chat last night, though, huh?
We really did. I'm excited to do the editing, and then we'll get a premiere for the doxed version of AJ.
Yes, brother. I gave him a little bit of alpha. I didn't tell him anything we talked about, but I said, I'll be on camera, my face, doxed, my last name, you name it. So,
I love it.
yeah.
It's so cool, especially on the backdrop of well, we won't use names, but on the backdrop of what else is going on in DeFi, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, brother. Another
I,
delay. No more delays, right?
well, and of course we can't launch it on Mother's Day. I mean, come on, we gotta wait, and then there'll be something wrong with Monday too. You know, it's just hilarious at this point.
No doubt.
I'm barbecuing chicken right now. If you guys want to come over.
Yeah, we'll be right over. Hell yeah.
AJ, are you? I just wanted to join because the staking is it finally closed? I put my stake in for
It is,
ETH.
brother, no doubt. So thank you for the
Cool.
support. I know you dropped some messages in your Twitter and your Discord group.
Telegram.
But yeah, and Telegram, yeah. And it finished about 42 minutes ago, and we finished with about 750 ETH. So that's
Wow.
yeah, just about 2
What is
million
that
bucks.
worth? Like about $750 now?
Yeah, now
With
the
the price of
pullback.
ETH dropping.
Oh yeah, brother. No, but about 2 million bucks.
It's crazy because like right now, EMP, the whole ecosystem is doing so well, but like, can you imagine if ETH was actually doing well too?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's the point. I mentioned it a little bit earlier before you jumped on, Jonathan. But yeah, I mean, we're seeing it happen right before our eyes. So the ecosystem, while the entire market's bleeding, we're able to basically compound into our positions and not see a dramatic drop by being purely exposed to ETH without the APRs that we're receiving every day through the farms. But then once ETH recovers, it's literally gonna melt your face. I mean, the dollar value in the LP is is just gonna moon. So yeah, bro, it's really bullish. Oh, are you there?
You're on mute.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jonathan. What happened?
Any predictions on when you think we'll see a Bitcoin, Ethereum type bounce or rebound?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm not a chart guy. I don't like really making
Short-term price
predictions.
predictions.
Yeah, totally. But I think again, by the end of the year, bro, I think we're gonna see some fireworks. Yeah.
You think the end of the year, eh? Because I'm looking at the
August
stock
20th.
market and just the sentiment, lack of leadership, war, all this crap. It's all hitting the fan at the same time, and I'm like, how in the world are we not going to go into a recession?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I just think it's inevitable. We need one because it's been nothing but market boom, boom, boom for the last however many years. We need a reset, and I think it's coming, if not already here.
No doubt. I mean, I see that side, but I've had the most success in crypto going against what the sentiment is. So the more bearish we get, the more bullish I get, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Are you I know we're in an EMP chat, but is there any coin in the top 20 or top 50, or is there anything else that AJ is looking at right now?
So I'm always trying to, de-risk and de-leverage in the stables, especially now with the uncertainty. But I mean, again, bro, I know it sounds biased, but all of my other investments are shit right now. I mean, EMP is just fucking dominating.
I
So
know it's hard to look elsewhere, isn't
it
it?
is. It really is.
I mean, I also don't want to pat myself on the back, but what about Piston, baby?
Yeah. Yeah, you called it. You did. Shout out to
Oh, I
them.
got ridiculed. I want to do a video this week on all like my haters in the comment section. Like, Piston is a scam. You're a scam. And I'm like, what about now? Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt, bro. Well,
Anyway.
that's the poetic justice again, man. You never can predict the future, and it's about just getting behind projects that you may see some potential in, and seeing what happens.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, thanks for bringing me on.
All right, brother. No doubt, Jonathan. Always appreciate you popping in.
Okay, see ya.
All right, bro. Later. Awesome. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan Seller. Make sure you go watch his YouTube channel. I'll post the link directly, or somebody can in Telegram and Discord. We'll have our video together coming out next week. Shout out to Jonathan, man. He when we released our video with him and Crypto Mike, and I was on there a little bit on a phone call with the two of them. That really was incredible timing. And again, shows the power of Jonathan's community. We went from about 14 million TVL to 41 million TVL after Jonathan released that video. So it was good timing overall in the market at that moment. But it was also majorly due, to Jonathan's pull. So make sure, if you're a bag holder of EMP, you better go show Jonathan some love, because that was epic. And again, we have a long-term relationship rolling out. James Pelton did another amazing video yesterday. We have some really big YouTubers paying attention. SK Crypto K. Again, I can go on and on. Our very own Mike, of course, Crypto Mike. And again, we never wanted to be that project that lives and dies by the YouTube coverage. We wanted to stand on our own. We wanted to have solid economics. We're not a pump and dump. But once again that the groundwork is laid, then these YouTube communities and influencers, whether you want to call them that or not, that's really going to help us get to the next level. And we're working with a PR firm right now that's helping us again go after even larger influencers, both on YouTube, Twitter, some mainstream financial publications. So we have a lot of bullish news coming in the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that for sure. All right, Bull. Anybody else?
I don't see anybody. Looks like everybody's warming up for the peg dance. It's an ongoing tradition with EMP here. So, but not in Discord, Telegram,
Yeah.
and obviously that's to celebrate the incredible success, the run we're having. I think it's historic actually for any algo project that to maintain peg for this long. So I mean, shout out again to the community. Awesome job. Thank you to the team for building such an awesome protocol and all the pieces here. Like everything is just clicking. So I mean, freaking fantastic, amazing.
Absolutely, brother. I can't wait. I need to do the math. I think the day that we've been above peg more than we've been below peg, that's going to be a hell of a day. And I think it's going to be here sooner than later. I mean, again, we've only been around since January, 14th or 15th. So yeah, I mean, just to see the amount of growth we've had in that short amount of time, and peg is still looking incredibly healthy at 1.0444 now. So yeah, and again, just to reiterate, that's why we did this ETH single-sided ETH contract, because the more liquidity that we have, the more we're able to withstand any dumping, and it also gives whales or larger purchases the opportunity to get involved with the protocol without negatively impacting themselves. Because again, there's no reason, with low liquidity, that's it's paper money at that point. In other words, it's all paper gains, it's all imaginary money. Unless you actually have the deep liquidity to sell or to exit, you're never able to realize those gains anyway. So that's why liquidity is just so important. And again, at over 22 million, we're killing it in that department, and we could easily see 30, 40, 50 million in liquidity. And then after that, the doors will be blown wide open for further growth with other major partnerships. So awesome. All right. Well, I was going to wrap it up, but or wrap it up early. I don't know. I mean, again, I know a lot of people are with their families tonight, getting ready for Mother's Day here in the U.S. And weekends are usually pretty slow anyway. But yeah, if that's it, I mean, we can wrap it up and get ready for tomorrow.
I think that's everything. Peg dance going on right now in the channel, and once again, obviously, great job to everybody that's supported the protocol in all facets. So I'm not gonna, single anybody out. So just great job to everybody. Keep up the positive, constructive job that everybody's doing here, and let's push to 100 million TVL, and just be good to one another. And obviously, like AJ said, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. So thank the people in your life that make like your crypto life possible. Especially your mom tomorrow.
Well said, Bull. Absolutely, brother. And yeah, everyone. Again, we're always developing behind the scenes. Jake did a tremendous job building the staking contracts from scratch. So now we get to again, we don't ever really take a day off, but now we can kind of just sit back for the next few days, focus on marketing, and then get ready for the next implementation of from a code perspective. We have a few things on the plate that we're excited about. I know we've mentioned it before, implementing collateralization. We have a meeting this week on one of the largest projects on BSC. If that goes well, we may be able to implement collateralization sooner than later. If it doesn't, then we'll just build it ourselves. So that's the option. But after that, we also want to implement, again, an internal swap. We talked about that many times. Basically, a way for us to route orders through our treasury. That would again help with sell pressure while also bolstering our economy. So those are the two things on the horizon, and we'll keep everybody up to date. And of course, I can't forget our sister project. We're finalizing the economics and the branding, but we will be one of the first, if not the first, algorithmic token on Pulse Chain. Again, it will not be pegged to ETH, but we'll release more details then. It is a sister project, but realize that all the all a portion of the proceeds from that project will always be supporting EMP and the mothership of what we've created here. And those of you that are already in EMP will have first access to all these other projects that we get involved with or release in tandem. And we have a really unique idea on how to have the entire EMP ecosystem benefit from the launch of this new project. And I can't wait to share it with all of you. So, again, just stay tuned. The month just got started, and by the end of May, we'll be having some incredible things that have been either released or about to release. So May will be a big month for all of us. So, all right, everybody, that's it then. I'm gonna wrap it up again. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. All right, another amazing day at EMP. We're happy to have you all here. So, all right, good night, good day. We'll see you tomorrow.